Hi everyone. This is going to be a pretty short video, but I just want to talk a little bit about two big things that came out about MDA in the past couple of weeks, probably. The first bit of news that came out last week was that the CEO and president of MDA, Robert Wood, has said he is retiring. It's To me, it's a little bit of odd timing because it's the 75th anniversary of MDA and they're kind of making a big deal out of it. And I really thought that he would kind of stick it out at least until this year was over. But I mean, who knows what's going on? I do know that when he took that position in 2020, it was right after the big IAFF scandal came out, and I know a lot of us were hoping that he would come in, clean things up, and the payments with them be more transparent, and see, even if we didn't see a return of the services that they stopped providing, we would at least get some transparency and clarification to the public as to what they actually do fund. Instead, um, he ended up on his watch, another 1.3 million was given to the IAFF from MDA. We never got any answers. Everything, um, nothing got better. If anything, things got worse for the organization. So maybe I'm naive. Maybe a lot of us are naive. We're hoping maybe a new CEO might do some things that he didn't do. We would love to see that. But I guess it's one of those, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame me type things. It's we're hoping, but we're not keeping our hopes up because we have seen the track record. I would love if the new CEO surprised us and did something different. That would be great. I would love if if they told us a little bit more about why they paid IFF all those millions, or even if they stopped payments, that would be great. At this point, I don't know if we'll ever get answers as to why they gave that money, but just stopping the payments would be a plus. Being more transparent and honest about what they do and don't cover would help a lot. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the future holds with the new CEO, who it will be, and what changes, if any, they might bring, or if it's just going to be the same old, same old. But in other news, about a week before the CEO's retirement was announced, MDA posted their taxes. And again, kind of same old, same old. They did spend about one point, but it was 1.7 million more on research grants, which that's always great news. Love to hear them spending more on research. But they also spent 3 million more on employee compensation. So again, right now they spent, so in 2024, the numbers are they spent 16,658,993 on grants and 29,117,549 on salaries, compensation, and employee benefits. And the current, well, with the CEO in 2024 at least, he got a raise, about $100,000 raise. So, I don't know what's going to happen. It would be great if the new CEO, turn this around. I would love to see that. I would love for this to be an organization we could once again, trust. It's really gonna be hard to regain the trust, but I feel like if they take a few of these steps with transparency and honesty, they might get some of that trust back. But um, who knows? It might just be more of the same. And honestly, if it is more of the same, I don't know how much longer the organization can survive. The only other thing I feel like they could do to help their survival is to just rebrand completely. I've mentioned that before. Just change the name, say you're an advocacy organization that provides research funds at times, lower the pay for the executives. Um, that's a ridiculous amount. Just lower the pay. The funding is there. All these things can be done. It's just a matter of somebody wanting to do them, somebody making that first step and saying, we need to make some changes in order to survive, in order to gain the public's trust once again. So we'll see. It's camp time. You've been hearing a lot about raising money for camps. Just remember, this does not apply to all camps, but some camps already take place in nonprofit camps that don't have anything to do with MDA. So MDA doesn't even pay for the camps, but they say they do. Again, that's not for all of them, but that is for quite a few of them. So just keep that in mind. And once again, just anybody you donate to, just MDA or whoever it is, just do your due diligence and make sure you do your best to find out where the money is going. And just unfortunately, you just can't take them at their word anymore. Look at their taxes, ask people that deal with them, and just donate your money wisely. So we'll see what happens in the new CEO. I'm anxious to see if they'll make some changes. Thanks.